Nah, shit, fucking. Okay, baby. Hey, sometime I'm cold, sometime I'm cold, sometime I'm cold, baby, sometime I'm cold, sometime I'm cold, sometime I'm cold, sometime I'm cold, baby, sometime I'm cold. Sometime I'm cold, baby. This is the podcast, and we're gonna be starting this episode 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Sometime with Colt. I am your host, Koleton Dover. Oh my God. Can I believe it? It's 10:04 p.m. It's a perfect time to start the official podcast. I mean, we late night. We are late night motherfuckers. It's your boy, Koleton Dover. I'm your host. I'm so excited to start this. It's been a minute since I podcasted. It's literally been 13 minutes since I last podcasted for real, because we did multiple takes. The first time we weren't recording because my producer's a conspiracy theorist. He was looking at a Joe Biden lizard meme on his phone and forgot to press the red dot button on Audition. So, mistakes were made, and we all know who the guy was. It rhymes with blue toffee. Fake guy. We don't even know him. And some of you, even if you know who this guy was, that wasn't even his real name. That's funny. That's funny, too. We were just talking about accounts, too. Andrew Hatfield, ladies and gentlemen. He's behind the monitors tonight for the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Hatfield, ladies and gentlemen. No clap. Cool. Awesome. No one gives a fuck. It's 7:04. No one's awake. Everyone's asleep. Everyone's starting to go asleep, really, because everyone's like, I'm a late night person. I like to stay up. I like to watch my Netflix shows. You're going to bed at 10:05, you fat slut. All right? You're not staying up. And if you are, you're staying up to find food because you're hungry. Okay? You're hungry for food. And that's really anybody. I'm not calling anyone a slut. But what we're saying, we had a lot of different stuff that happened tonight. We're on the podcast now. Welcome back to Sometime with Cole. It's been a minute since we last recorded. It's a new studio. It's a home studio. We're having fun. What are we doing? I got my guest, Zachary Treadway. How we doing, Zach?
Doing great.
How we doing?
It's great to be here.
It's fun. It's
Your
fun.
studio is amazing.
Do you like it?
I actually was here during the
Construction of it.
redecoration and construction. It was amazing.
I mean, yeah.
The process that took place here, mind-numbing sometimes.
Not even 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago.
But it was good. It was great. It was worth the wait.
It was worth the wait. Not even 4 hours ago, this podcast studio was a legit family dining room where families could eat dinners.
Right, but we're no family.
No, we're not a family. We're nothing connected emotionally. So we turned this family dining room with a nice dining room table.
Correct.
I mean, it's a spruce.
It's very lovely.
It's spruce, right?
Joe Rogan would approve.
He would definitely not like it because he'd probably get something. Joe Rogan would probably get someone he knows to make a table for him. He'd probably make the table. He probably made the table he uses that's on his studio. He probably made it. He probably
arm
made
wrestled
it himself.
a grizzly bear.
He probably made it himself. But yeah, this table I have right here, it's a great table. What was I saying?
This is a great table, redecoration.
But it's a great family table.
Yes.
But we're not family. We're not a family. We're not, we're not family. We're a group of guys who decided to take this space and turn it into a incel troll farm fucking Mark Zuckerberg's attic.
This is a hideout.
With Elon Musk posters. And there's a Rudy poster. We're from South Bend, Indiana. This is the most notable thing about us. The dude from Goonies played a guy from South Bend. That's what's the most important thing about us. Truly. That's what's you talk to someone who doesn't know what South
Unbelievable,
Bend.
actually, if you think about it.
It's kind of thing about you talk to someone who's not from South Bend. We're Notre Dame.
Right.
That's
and
what
there's already usually somebody in the story who has come from some certain place in the United States, some city that you don't know, but the person's already out there doing things like an NFL player, NBA, or something like that. This is just some random character that somebody came up with for our town.
No, it's
City.
not. Okay, first of all, what you just said was actually false.
Is it?
You know Rudy's are based on a true story.
I
You
didn't know that.
Dumb fucking idiot.
I'm gonna be totally honest.
Have you watched Rudy?
No.
God. He hasn't even seen Rudy.
It looks like this guy is confused. and lost on a football field. I couldn't tell you. He's got this bag. It looks like he just came from the army.
Okay, so Rudy dropped in when it dropped in Toronto International Film Festival on September 18th, 1993. Its box office was only $28 million.
Holy fuck. Yeah, I mean
Rudy in box office theaters was
I
$28
mean-
million.
I mean, 28 million.
The latest Marvel movies do $2 billion.
They do Marvel movies. I'll talk about Marvel movies in a second because that's a whole different discussion. But I'll say this. About Rudy. I mean, 28 million. That's a good amount for a film. I mean, think about it. Let's go in here. When was Rudy made? When was Rudy not discovered? When was it released? When was Rudy the movie released?
Rudy the movie was released September 18th, 1993.
Okay, so 1993. So 93. What is that?
93, if you want to talk in years ago,
30 years.
Was 30 years.
That's 30 years ago. and a year
29
from
years
now, right?
ago.
So almost 30 years ago. 30 years ago. That's a generation. That is a whole adult man. That's a dad. That dude has kids now. 30-year-old has kids right now. There's a 30-year-old right now who has kids. He's happy. Probably not happy. He's probably secretly gay. He's closeted. But a 30-year-old man, that's an adult.
Wait a minute.
So 30 years old. What?
Rudy's real name was Daniel Eugene. Do you see that? Look at that plot in the late 1960s in Juliet.
Interesting. Yeah. Well,
Joliet,
His
Illinois.
name was Daniel.
Eugene.
His name was Daniel. And who's the guy who plays him? He's so good.
Oh, Eugene's his middle name. No shit.
Sean.
What is
what's
that?
his name who plays
Rudiger?
him? Who's the dude who plays him?
Daniel Eugene Rudiger.
No, the dude who plays Rudy. What's his name?
The actor.
Sean Austin.
Starring Sean Austin.
Austin? Is it Austin? Aston.
Sean Astin.
Aston. Okay.
Mhm.
Aston. White guy, for sure. I mean, Rudy. I mean, come on. Gotta love it. I mean, so I was saying, 30 years. I mean, that is adult. That is adult closet gay man, dad right now. 30-year-old guy. That's 30 years ago. 30 years ago. That's a long time. It's a good sizable time. Movie budgets have shifted. Hollywood's corrupted, and movies are the most important thing in the world.
Okay, but the fact that Britain's dad
That's facts.
was in
That's
the
facts.
movie. That is
Someone's in the
that
movie.
is the
We
crazy-
know. That is crazy.
That is the proof of the law of that you are only 7 steps away from anyone in the entire world. Absolute, complete facts.
That is a
That
fact.
is literally 1 step. Britain, father. Rudy movie. That is literally
Do you
1
think
step.
the
If you
7
consider
billion
it maybe 2 step.
Do you think the 7 billion configured 7 billion people on the planet configured to 7? People
You know, we're about to
step?
break 8, in December.
I mean, we probably have way more than 8 billion people. Let's be honest. There's probably
no.
Let's be honest.
We're on track to break 8 billion world population this December.
Let's
I
be
believe
honest.
so.
It's way more than 8 billion. Let's be honest. Let's be honest and think about how big.
Well, if
this
you
world
consider
is.
shadow people, aka like off the charts human trafficking, something like
Now
that.
hold on 1 second, Drew. Hold
That
on.
could-
Let's
there could be
let's
a-
put the
no, there's a
brakes
lot of
on
people
it.
under-
All right, hold on.
No. There's a lot of people underground.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of
We're
people
gonna have
underground.
to. We're gonna have to take turns with the mic
Unaccounted
here.
for.
Okay.
Unaccounted for.
Hold on. So let's talk about this for a second. Hold on.
Okay,
hold
let's
on,
get
Zach. Hold
Zach's
on. We'll say one thing. No, hold on, Drew. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'll say this, Beanie Boy. I'll say this, Zach. Because hold on, ladies and
Beanie
gentlemen,
Boy.
Zach is wearing a beanie. Obviously, if you ever met Zach Treadway, he's wearing a beanie. Obviously, so I'm gonna say that. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So. It's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's a statement that people need to know because you're Zach. You're Zach. Your name's Zach. You have too many beanies, so you have to wear them every day. I mean, it's pretty cold. It's pretty cold. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cold. I mean, it's October 12th. People are burned. People are chilly. People are frigid, baby, frigid. But no, I'm still trying to talk to Drew here. Give it back to Drew. What I was saying was, truly think about it. I think there is way more people than 8 billion. I think truly there's 13 to 15 billion people on this planet.
Okay,
I'll
hold
say
on.
this why. Why do you think this? 2 words, and that was 3 words. True. Also, I'm a smart idiot. I think I'm a smart idiot. That's what I'm gonna say. Stupid fucking dumb moron idiot I am. But
Hey now.
I have points, and let me sharpen these points with what I'm about to say. 2 words. What I'm about to say is why I think there are probably 13 to 15 billion people on this planet. 2 words. Ready? Ready for these 2 words? Caves exist. Right.
Caves?
Caves exist.
Caves, caves?
Exist.
Like underground rocky caves.
Exist. And we know caves. You think of a cave, what do you think? You think of a hole in a side of a mountain that could have a
Tunnel.
bear or a Sasquatch or some kind of being that's, way too monstrous for a human, right? Something big. It's a cave. I'm just thinking of some kind of monster. But caves are, it's a cave. But I think caves, definitely on this planet, because the world is bigger than you think.
Yeah.
Can definitely have the capacity of civilization. For sure. With that being said,
So do you think I was too far off thinking tunnels?
I mean
From-
that's
from
a
caves.
way
Caves.
those exist. Tunnels.
Yeah. You think there are tunnels and caves that connect to each other?
I think there could be a whole world underneath us.
There is. Officially. I'll tell you, for starters, 131 deep underground military bases in the United States alone. At least 1,000 in the entire world. They used to be able to dig 2 or 3 of these a year, and now they can dig like 2 or 3 a day. They literally have wormhole machines, like Boring Company. Yeah. Elon Musk, when he's thinking about digging tunnels, solving the traffic issue by digging down. See how many lanes could you stack if
Yeah.
you just started playing in levels?
Yeah.
You could ultimately open up an infinite roadway below you.
Well,
it's
then
no
there's
new.
Elon,
It's
right?
no new concept. The militaries of the world and intergovernmental organizations have been building
Yeah.
underground for years already.
So, I'm saying this.
So there,
I'll say
so
this.
there is so much more trade going on underground, including goods and humans.
Oh
than we
no.
know, than
Oh,
we're
okay.
aware.
I think.
So,
Hold on one second.
yes,
Take the
I
break.
would-
Hold on one second.
So that's what I was looking at, and I basically just got missing.
Yeah. No.
Missing people.
I'll say that's what I'm
Followed
saying.
by state.
Yes, but I'm saying there's way. I'm not saying yes that exists, but I'm saying there's more to that. There's so much more. I'm saying that's not just. I mean, that's yeah. I feel like there's a different. I feel like there's something way different underneath our inner crust. Than we
Okay,
think.
so let's forget like malpractice, bad trade, or anything like that.
I'm not talking
civilized. You're talking about like civilized, organized underground settlements. Aside from the bad trade. Aside from bad trade.
I'm talking about like just people who are down there that we haven't counted yet. That's literally what I'm getting at. I'm talking about.
Are you yeah.
Yes, that we don't even know exist. Like there could be cave people that are like, what? I didn't know there was this. Yeah, they're just they're terrified of the sun. What the fuck the sun is? They don't know.
So Colton,
That's what I think.
How familiar are you with inner Earth theory? This is very real.
I don't
There
think
are very many people who
disagree.
who would claim
I'll say
to
this.
agree that we have a hollow structure and that there is an inner sun in the center
Yeah.
and that there are entryways. One, for example, being the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is up for debate and high suspicion as a gateway or entryway, kind of like torpedo wormhole through to the other side. Like you want to say that's why so many ships and plane go missing is because they say inner Earth Agartha civilizations were using the Bermuda Triangle and weather manipulation to take people from our side here on the surface
So
back into inner Earth for research.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Let me blow this up a little bigger.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
we
that's
got
a little
this.
better. It's called Agartha. Agartha is the name of inner Earth.
The way out is apparently Rainbow City, which is basically the Earth's ass. If you go to Google and you look up Agartha, it does look like a butthole if you look at it. That's the way you leave, I think. Small entrance. So that's where you enter.
Okay, so key term
I
right
guess.
here.
If you go to the Agartha one,
No.
Central Sun, the inner core. You go to the forest, man-made tunnels. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That could exist. That's what I'm saying. That could exist. If you go, Agartha.
Okay, now key to mention here. Look back on the last sheet, right? Up here in the top left, Admiral Byrd's flight, 1947. Admiral Byrd was not no regular fucking snow Antarctic hiking Joe. Richard E. Byrd, an American naval officer and explorer, right?
Yup.
He was received the Medal of Honor. We were fucking around talking about the Medal of Honor earlier. Yeah, this ain't no joke. He got one.
Yeah.
And respectfully.
Respectfully.
Not like fucking Ellen.
Ellen deserved it. Ellen definitely deserved it. Ellen definitely deserved the Medal of Honor. Okay? Ellen went through such a hard... I'm going to say this about... I'm defending Ellen DeGeneres. I'll say this right now. She went such a hard journey becoming a stand-up comic as a lesbian, and it's just, what are you going to do? And people are getting mad at her because she's mean, and this is old news.
Stand-up comic, but she sits down.
I mean, that's not
There are
funny.
2 seats on
Not
her
funny
stage.
at all. She sits down and talks to celebrities.
All right, so, yeah,
Okay.
Ellen's
I
cool and
wanna
all,
talk to
but
Zach now about
fucking
shit.
Richard was
I don't
want to
talk to Richard Byrd.
Richard was a legend. I don't give a fuck what
I
you
wanna
say.
talk to- I
Guess
want to talk
what?
to Zach.
Guess what? Guess what? I'll
Give the
say
mic to
this.
Zach.
I'll top it
Give
out with
the mic
this.
to
I'll
Zach.
top it out with this.
Give the mic to Zach.
Fun fact, Richard E. Byrd made a stop in South Bend International Airport one time in the 1930s. It is up on display in the museum portion of the
South Bend
terminal
Chocolate
side
Company.
of South Bend Airport today. You can go and see it for yourself. I got a hiding in my camera roll. Right? But that's just how deep this goes. Yes, the man you're looking at, ex-naval
Agartha.
officer of the past,
Discovered Agartha.
personally visited our city, right? We were just talking about how Rudy represents Notre Dame. Admiral E. Byrd stopped in South Bend
Damn.
once. The man who literally founded
Okay.
the way for what we know and understand today as modern inner Earth theory. Thank
That's
you very
very
much. Back to
interesting.
Zach.
Very interesting.
I
Very
do have a
interesting,
question for Drew.
Agartha. The land of advanced races.
I do have a question for Drew though. So he does come back out of Agartha, or like I don't understand. So how does he know? Wow. And he's charted it. So that's the picture he drew, huh? On the other page, the first, the initial. Antarctica. Did he fall through and meet aliens?
This guy is an American hero.
I just can't believe it because I just don't know how many other people have been to this place. I can't understand. I just need more. I need more. If
Oh.
somebody else can say, "Here's Agartha. Here's a picture of
If
it."
Agartha exists, because that's a bold thing to
I need-
assume that there's.
correct.
Because think about it, for real,
I have
real.
my
Let's think about it
Boeing
for real.
737s.
Reality exists. Think about it for a second.
I have one-
No, come on, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I don't like the
Okay.
Hitler. Let's
Yeah,
take the Hitler off.
Yeah, let's.
Can
I'm
we
glad
take it
he's
off,
dead.
please?
Okay, so the Nazis were claimed to have an Antarctica base station in the
I've heard that theory. I have heard that theory. And that would be
Hitler had a giant penis. Next.
no.
He had a slong. I mean, he did.
He was a
hung.
tiny man.
He was hung. He was.
He
hung.
was so evil. Instead of
He was
putting money and resources into the
He
war,
said he had a
bro,
big dick.
he fucking put all of his money and resources to exterminating the Jews.
I mean,
That's an evil individual. He doesn't even want his country to win. He just wanted to genocide an entire, like religion. That was just
so let's talk about Agartha.
okay.
For real. I like Agartha. I think it's cool. I'd love to go there one day. Maybe meet a Minotaur.
I would love to. I have my pilot's license.
Something different.
Let's do it.
I don't want to see another squirrel with a fluffy tail. I want to see something weird.
I want to see.
I want to see a spider or something.
I want to see all the Looney Tune characters.
No. Please don't. Please don't.
Like
no,
Groundhog
please don't.
Day.
No. I don't want to go down. No, I am, but not. I'm not at the same time. I'm ranting when I'm talking. I want to rant about something. So, what was I even saying? I really don't. If Agartha about Agartha,
Yeah.
if it does exist for real, Drew, seriously, listen to me. If it does exist, would there be animals that is on this surface? Would there be
Unicorns
squirrels with a giant's tail?
Unicorns.
Will there be unicorns? Right? Ow. No.
Some
No.
sort of dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Or could we be in Agartha right now? We don't even know
Alternative species.
I
I think Koleton Dover is looking for the cart.
Oh yeah, there it is. My CBD. Because CBD is legal, and a lot of people can take it. It's great for your joints. It's great for your muscles. It's great for your mind.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. Take CBD. It's great. Well, I'm not going to look anything up. If I want to look something up, trying to think. Oh, Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm going to talk about this in a way, and I know a lot of people haven't watched it, but She-Hulk is definitely going to be in this conversation. I haven't even watched it, and I probably shouldn't even say
should.
anything. Have you seen it?
I've seen the first, second, and third episode.
Okay, so you've watched all first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's reasons why a lot of people hate the show.
Sure.
I've heard it's bad writing. I heard there's no arc. I've seen clips. She breaks the fourth wall. I mean, yeah.
A lot of
look
characters in the
look up
show.
She-Hulk show. It's in the comics.
I mean, geez, it's been about like 2 or 3 weeks since I've actually watched it, just because it wasn't really in my taste. I just didn't really appreciate it that much.
Where we
I
at so
guess.
far? We
I
good
don't know.
on
I watched
recording?
3 episodes of it and I was like, eh.
We good? Okay. Red band. Everyone, you hearing us? Okay, we're just doing a little check. She-Hulk. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna say this.
I honestly, out of 10,
It's an
I would give it probably
It's an
a 6. And
Really?
that's being generous.
Really. I like Hulk.
And it's only because I like Hulk. And
I like
is in
Hulk.
it
I like Hulk.
a little bit.
And they really fucked him over. Can we play this? I mean, we're not showing, it's audio only. This is the Daredevil scene. Okay, so Daredevil's the only reason why people are like trying to watch it. I've heard that's the only reason why people actually want to keep watching the show is because, I mean, Daredevil is that. You can pause it. Daredevil is that character that he's trying to experiment with the keyboard. Okay, tell me. I want you to tell the audience what just happened because that was pretty funny.
Okay, so using a six-year-old laptop now, and some of the keys are going bad. Now, I've never cleaned it myself. I don't know how to dismantle a laptop or PC for that matter. So, got some sticky keys. So I ordered a $15 RGB keyboard off of Amazon 2 weeks ago, and that's what I am swapping between now. And the spacebar feature does not pause videos on dailymotion.com.
R.I.P.
That's funny. You couldn't pause it.
About
She-Hulk.
I don't remember the Daredevil whole fight. I probably was high.
No,
and,
that's a new. No, that was a new
asleep.
episode. You didn't watch it. That's a new episode. That's not 1, 2, or 3. So you watched 2 and 2 or 3. Let me say this about Daredevil, then I'll get to She-Hulk. Daredevil is one of those characters that is loved. It's loved, and specifically comics. It's one of those characters that, I mean, think about it. A blind superhero that, I mean, it's such a cool idea. He's cool as he's badass as fuck.
Mhm.
He's
He's like a cooler Batman,
yeah.
but Batman has a better story.
Yeah, I mean Charlie Cox. I mean, if you guys saw the show on Netflix, he did amazing. And that Kingpin is amazing too. He was in this new Spider-Man movie. I like the character. He's badass as hell.
I mean, he is a daredevil, man.
He's a fucking daredevil, man. And people say it. I just saw the one here. Should Ben Affleck is Courtney Cox is Charlie Cox better than Ben Affleck? Yes, I'm gonna say yes. He's a way better fucking daredevil. But I mean, now he's showing a picture of Daredevil with Disney ears, and that's what I'm about to say right now. Daredevil has been washed, cleaned, because of Disney soaking it with its family oriented. I mean, it's
Ruining story.
it's bullshit. It's utter bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, and it sucks. I don't like it. It sucks, and that's why She-Hulk sucks right now. The writers suck, and
Talk about the Flash too.
Jesus Christ, the Flash, Ezra Miller, Jesus fuck, dude, this guy. I saw this because I'm a cinephile. I die to movies. I love film. I love the noir of film
Everybody
and
knows
cinema,
Koleton
the
Dover knows he loves
cinematic
films.
movement of film and cinema. I love the art of cinematic
Correct.
film and the movement of. I love that art. No, but I follow a lot of cinephile accounts on Instagram,
Right.
and I saw Ezra Miller as the cover of the thumbnails of the
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It says 10 actors that that are least or like no one hates.
Yeah.
No one hates these actors. I mean, you got the Keanu Reeves. You got how do you hate? You can't hate Danny DeVito. Like you love all these people, and he has a thumbnail that says Ezra Miller. This guy might be the most hated person in Hollywood ever.
Deserved though.
Ever. Destroying DC for films. I mean, Jesus Christ. Think about they're trying to. They're trying to compete with the MCU. Is insane. It's makes me sad. But what was I saying? So the reason why She-Hulk's bad, and I'm gonna get into this about She-Hulk too. Someone told me, I'm not gonna say who. And they're not gonna ever watch this. Definitely not gonna watch this. They probably did, but they're like, whatever. This person who told me they know someone who's because I'm from South Bend, Indiana. There's the only thing that's like really popping with like entertainment business and industry is open micers. Dodge Pyramid Show, the Drop. All these people. This person, and then obviously the news networks, ABC and all these people, but and Fox and all these people. I'm not going to say who, but one of these people said that they knew someone who was a part of just news production and like anchoring, and they knew a way. They were in California. They used to be here, but they were in California. They moved to California. But they were anchoring California, and She-Hulk was shooting, and She-Hulk needed anchors for extras to play anchors, and they got someone to be an anchor who was an actual anchor, and it's a person from around here.
That's
So
crazy.
that being said, basically what I'm trying to say is She-Hulk is so bad, they're gonna hire someone from South Bend, Indiana, to play because being an anchor, they possibly that's all they said. They possibly could have had lines. That's that's NDA stuff. That's legit. That's She-Hulk is MCU is dying. If that's what they're doing, that's all I'm gonna say. And there we go. And that's the upside. That is the upside, ladies and gentlemen. We have shitty shit coming from South Bend. Shitty shit fuck from coming from South Bend. I don't give a fuck what I just said about She-Hulk, okay? She-Hulk is shitty. It's so bad, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah.
It's literally bad.
I wish it was
Why are
better.
you breaking the fourth wall? What the fuck are you
You're
doing?
not Deadpool.
The only reason why you're going to do that, if it's better, because the multiverse is introduced, because there's literally an infinite possibilities that could happen, which is lovely. That's kind of giving the audience and fans like literally anything could happen. I mean, Jim from The Office is in the new Doctor Strange. Okay, I mean, literally anything could fucking happen. All right, so anything could fucking happen.
We're in a simulation. That's what he's saying.
Yes, I mean that's we're GTA characters doing a podcast,
And no one,
in a living room.
no one understands.
But the
Oh,
upside to the shitty town of South Bend, Indiana, and Mishawaka to be specific, brings these amazing, I mean, they are amazing actors, entertainers, like Adam Driver himself.
Amazing.
He's
Amazing
so
actor.
good. He's so good.
He's hot.
He's playing Ferrari. The guy's a shapeshifter.
Maybe a lizard.
I'm gonna go sorry, shapeshifter. He's not that good. But I'll say this. He's a really good actor. I liked him in Marriage Story. He was really good in Marriage Story. He started with Star Wars. Give it up to Star Wars for giving us Adam Driver. Okay? Because Force Awakens was a good movie. It was decent.
Very well done.
But again, this was...
I am not a crazed Star Wars fan, but the clips of Adam as Kylo Ren that I have caught were fantastic. Every single time I think about it, like him sitting in the Mishawaka High School caveman cafeteria.
It's crazy.
I
crazy.
just want to like shit myself.
It's
and I'm
crazy
like,
to
oh my
think
God,
that this guy played Darth Vader's grandson in a movie. A Mishawaka caveman. A guy who probably I'm not gonna say this guy's never gonna meet me. All right, this guy probably beat someone up in high school. This guy probably did something.
There's no way he was preppy group. There's no way. I can't imagine.
This guy was probably a bully for sure.
Yeah.
And I have proof.
Adam's got that type of personality. Yeah, I think he
I have a
he
story.
went into the army, right?
I have a
He went
story.
into
That
the
is true. He
service.
wasn't listening to the military. I have a story about Adam Driver I heard. So about a year and a half ago, I went to a party. I'm gonna say his name, Preston Brown. Shout out Preston Brown, PB.
P Diddy.
I went to his party, and I met a lot of cool people. And this one guy, I forgot his name. I'm just gonna say John. He's definitely a John, but he's one of those Jon Johns that just whatever word he does say, it's like, wait, can you repeat that? Because what you just said, no one else would ever say, because it's something very bad. That's a Jon. That's a John. Okay, John with the H. Jon. John. John. That guy. I know plenty of Johns who have motorcycles and beards. But anyway, back to Jon. This guy, John. He was 31. I think he's 33 now. This guy, he was like, yeah, I went to a party when I was in high school. So when he was at a party in high school, he ran into Adam Driver at a party, and he remembered vividly. He was like, it was probably like 2004 or 5.
Oh my God.
So it's a high school party. It's 2004. It's a high school party. People are still dancing in the living room. Okay? People are still there's. I think it died down since the disco times.
Motherfucker, 2004, people are still getting used to TSA. Fucking 2001 was 3 years ago.
For sure. I mean, people are still getting used to a lot of things. For sure. Things are definitely moving. I mean, The Office was made. Drake and Josh was just made. They're getting introduced to a fat kid who's funny. I mean, not really that, But a lot of things are new. One of those things was dancing, right?
Yeah.
Think about it. In the 70s, disco. Probably racist what I just did. But somehow or some way. But disco. Everyone was dancing at if you have a house party. Hey, we're going to we're going to Mandrakes. That's definitely a name. I like that name. We're going to Mandrakes. I like that name, Mandrake. We're throwing a house party. It's 78. We're throwing a house party. Lot of moving and grooving. Let's go to Mandrakes. So everyone's going to Mandrakes. This is 78, okay? This is not the story about John J.O.N. And this is still an Adam Driver story. Everyone's still with me. Mandrake in 78 had a house party, okay? And this is a true story. This probably happened. Mandrake probably had a house party in 78.
Still with you.
He invited all his friends. He invited Tony. He invited Guadalupe. He invited Tim.
Don't forget about Jose with the Modelos.
He invited Jose with the Modelos. He invited John. Not J-O-N John. This is 78, not 2004 or 5. He invited he invited William. He invited Walter. He invited George. A lot of Georges. He invited all the Georges. You know how in this generation there's a lot of Jacobs.
Yeah.
He invited all the Georges. It's 78. He invited all the ladies. He invited all the Melindas. The Deborahs, the Barbs. All these wonderful women in 78. And all these women in 78 wanted to dance at a house party with the music and meet someone coked up, drunk, little high, not sober, and meet someone with a really weird mustache. And that dude was Mandrake. He had the weird mustache. And Mandrake started that house party thing, the disco, all that shit in 78, 70s, and all that shit, into this 2005-4 area where John's at this party, and there's only a few people dancing now at John's party, okay? And those few people, it's Adam Driver. Okay. So this people, and I heard in the story that now we're in 2020. Computer shut off. Just died. We're all good. We have iPhones. It's 2022. Now in the story is 2020. 2021. This is actually last year. 2020. No, pandemic still existed. It's 2020 blank. And this party that I'm at, John's telling me Adam Driver got in a fight at the dance floor because someone spit on his shoe. And he got in a fight, a physical, aggressive fight, and told him, "Why'd you spit on my shoe?" Or step up. Something involved his shoe. His shoe was affected by some other party that was dancing alongside with him. There was 3 people dancing. It's 2004. The disco era has changed. Mandrake is definitely dead. Mandrake is dead. He died in 91, probably from Dahmer.
Ligma.
Yeah.
Dead of
Dancing's
Ligma.
done. Someone fucking stepped on his shoe, okay? Someone got punched in the face, maybe. But that's all John with J-O-N told me about Adam Driver. That's probably the one
So from
negative
what
thing
I
about
understand,
Adam Driver. But I think Adam Driver is a good thing that came out of Mishawaka because he is such a good actor, and he's probably rich now, and hopefully that's the only way that can prove that people from Mishawaka can make it. Period.
yeah, well said, bro. No, I think that's a crazy, unique story. I mean, that's basically just, same as I said earlier, like Britton's dad being featured in Rudy, dude. You're always one step away. Adam is a hidden diamond in the rough, fucking gem out of the Mishawaka slums. Come on, bro.
It's facts.
I know that he was the one passed by in high school. I know he was the one in the corner at the party. Clearly, I think he was a bit of a hothead. I think he had a young buck temper, but I think he really did shape up after he went into the service.
For sure.
I think he found. I think as anyone who went into the fucking service would find a little bit of themselves there.
For sure.
And say, okay, how am I really going to play this game called life? Now
this is
that
what happened.
high school is over, now that there's no one else mandating me to show up to a
Yep.
public school education building on a daily basis, right? The world is now what you want to make it.
Yep.
What do? Goes into the service, busts out some real physical activity,
Yep.
comes back and re-strategizes.
A lot of physical activity in
and
the military.
re-strategizes.
This is what he did in physical activity. This is what he did. Adam Driver, this is what he did. And this is true. And this might be a little dicey, controversial. I don't know. You'll probably definitely agree with me on this. Maybe sad, but listen to what happened. Adam Driver went to the military. Probably he was getting some straight shit up. He wanted to probably do some stuff. I'm not doing any research right now. Don't quote me on anything. I'm saying this right now. Don't quote me on anything.
Raw.
It's 10:44 on a Wednesday. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Don't quote me. 42 minutes. We're chilling. We're good. We're good.
Vibes.
Adam Driver went to the military. He probably had some kind of moment with a dude. Something gay. He thinks he probably faced something gay. He probably
Don't
faced
say that.
something happened. I'm saying no. Let me say it probably happened.
Not everybody
I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying probably. It could happen.
in
It
the
could have
military
happened.
experiences gay experiences.
That could have definitely happened. There's a lot of men.
I understand that, but you can't go forth and say that without doing research either.
That's why I opened with this part saying
just saying.
I'm not doing any research.
I'm just saying.
I'm really
I feel like-
banking and putting all my money on this really weird word
something-
and really strong word, the word probably. Too many
Okay.
B's in that way, but probably had a gay moment in the military. Now, let me finish.
Sure.
He probably had a gay moment in the military.
Let's just hear your hypothesis.
It's not a hypothesis. It's probably a fact. Probably, again, the word definitely should not be used in the English language.
Theory, sorry.
It's definitely a theory. Not that, because a theory kind of makes me feel like I kind of still believe in it, but I don't. I don't really believe in it at all.
If you're saying it, you believe it.
It's a saying it definitely does not believe it. I could say a lot of things I don't believe. I don't believe.
Oh my God! Listen to this, Adam
No.
Driver.
Please, no, please don't. I don't want to listen to it. Hold on one second. Adam Driver probably had a gay moment in the military. He probably has some shit. Listen, hold on 1 second. Had a gay moment in the military. He just said Adam Driver. Now everyone wants to listen. It's anticipating. I know, right? Listen, because listen, buttfuck South Bend, Indiana. Where from? Where they shot Rudy. What exactly? Sean Astin. Huh? Who? Stranger Things. Huh? What? No one gives a fuck about this shit. Who? Adam Driver from Mishawaka. What happened? This guy probably got out of the military. I know. Yeah, he showed me the picture of him in the military. Dude has ears for days. For days. The ears are going left and right, up and down. For days. And it's true. It's true. The dude has big ears. It's fine. It's okay. Got a big nose. I can smell his ears from that picture. Listen. The dude has big gay
Gross.
moment for the military. He's like, I don't know what that was. He probably got out. I don't know how. Maybe he was criminally discharged because he was gay. He wanted to be an actor.
I hate you right now.
What? You hate me right now?
I hate you right now for
I
saying
said
this.
probably. This isn't true. It's not
Go
true
on,
at
keep
all.
going, Keep going.
It's not true. He probably had a gay moment. He got out of the military. He's like, okay, that was weird. He's like, I wanna process this in a way.
Jesus
I want
Christ.
to process in a way that Drew has a straight face at me, staring at me, mad. I probably said something wrong. Okay, cool. I'm good. I don't want to know yet. This is what I think happened. Probably. Definitely don't think happened. I'm only just saying it. It's words. It doesn't mean anything. It's just noises, really. What I'm saying is Adam Driver probably had a gay moment, trying to process it. I want to become an actor. You know, I'm in the military. Let me just fucking go to the, I'm going to become an actor. It's 2011. 2010. Maybe. This guy made it. He went in an office in downtown Los Angeles. He met some guy. He's like, hey, I'm in the military. a guy had I was in the military. I was cleaning my gun. And then I turned my head, and I saw this hammer, this whopping hammer. And, with these giant ears I have, I was like, let me suck it. Let me suck it. I want to suck it. So he's like, I don't know what that meant. Let me audition for the new Star Wars.
For words.
Let me audition for the new Star Wars. Everyone's auditioning for this new Star Wars part. It's Darth Vader's grandson. Everyone wants to play it. Everyone's auditioning. Even Ralph Macchio wants to play
audition.
It. You would. Zachary Beanie Boy would audition.
I would.
He would probably get it.
I would
You
fail.
definitely would get it. You would get it.
Would I?
You would definitely get it.
Ah, shucks.
You're broken. He's a Kylo Ren.
Good eye.
Beanie. He's sad. He's
Nah.
depressed.
Suck my cock.
So everyone, Ralph Macchio auditioned for sure, but no one wants to talk about it. That's a dumb joke. Who else auditioned? Ben Affleck for sure. He loves these parts. Who else probably auditioned? David Schwimmer, he needs work.
Pete Davidson.
For sure. He definitely got it, but was like, I
Kanye.
don't want it. Pete Davidson probably got the part for Kylo Ren, but was like, I don't want it. I just want to continue, I just want to continue being funny, but not trying to be funny, and like also hot, but like, I just have tattoos. I just want to be that. I don't want to be in Star Wars.
I just had the weirdest thought that was off subject, and it could actually come off as offensive, so I don't know if I should say it or not.
But you should.
Okay, I just didn't know if somebody at a certain age of their life was like, hey, man, I think I'm a woman, and then they're like, got Parkinson's later in life and was like, hey, I'm not a woman.
Are you talking about Michael J. Fox?
I'm a man. No, I don't know. I'm just
That's
like,
a bold thing to say. Michael J. Fox could
I'm not saying that about Michael
couldn't
J.
be
Fox.
trans. Bold.
Never said that.
Very deeper meaning
Saying
if
that
Back to
for
the Future,
anybody.
back in time
It's off
transition. That's funny, kind of.
What if
There's
somebody
something
was
there,
like,
for
oh,
sure.
I'm a woman, and they like forget, and they're like they have dementia or something, and they're like, oh, wait.
Yeah. I don't
I'm
know
a
what the fuck
man.
you're saying. Back to Adam Driver being gay. So everyone's auditioning for this Kylo Ren part. It's Darth Vader's grandson. It's the biggest part. Everyone's auditioning. Zach, you probably would get it. Pete Davidson got it. He didn't want to do it. Ezra Miller definitely auditioned. He cried way too much during audition, probably, just because he's scared of his own reality. So he was like, let me run away from it. So he became Flash, right? It fit. Right. So everyone auditioned for this part. Then my boy, big-eared Adam Driver from South Bend, Mishawaka, running the streets of Beager, slinging that, that skunk weed, that dirt weed probably, smoking it at that house party with two people dancing to fucking Fireflies. Your Eyes, banger, classic. He auditioned for the part. And Big Tubby Wubby, our savior, our messiah, Harvey Weinstein, saw him. He saw him. He saw those ears. He saw those Dumbo Midwest military man ears. And he was like, you're the one. You're the one to carry the mantle of Vader. And be like, you're the one to do it. But I want to do what I did. I don't want to do, but I just want you to. I'm going to give you all the riches. You're going to play Scarlet. You're going to play Black Widow's really toxic husband. You're going to play Ferrari. You're going to play a Gucci. You're going to play all these prominent people in history. But I just want to fuck you. Can I fuck your ears? And that's what happened, because that's what Hollywood is.
Okay, so that is
What
Hollywood.
happened? So Harvey Weinstein
I was waiting for you to
fucked
tie it
Adam
back around.
Driver's ears.
That is literally
and that's
Hollywood.
why he can't hear. That's why he talks like this. And he can't hear because of Harvey Weinstein's weird dick. That's why Harvey Weinstein's dick's like that, because he fucked Adam Driver's weird military Midwest ears. And that's why he played Kylo Ren. And that's why Adam Driver is the way who he is today. Because he got fucked by Adam Driver's
I don't know
weird
anything
ear
about
dick.
George Lucas. I don't. So
I feel like what I just said is very true in a lot of different ways, but I don't want that to be on record.
Knowing Hollywood's true reputation, absolutely possible that he has been associated and or on set with many pedophiles and or everything else.
It's Hollywood, baby. It's Hollywood.
Plus.
I don't think that's
fucking
true.
Hollywood.
Like I said,
Bollywood.
that probably
Okay,
happened.
Anyways.
It definitely didn't.
Nice story.
It definitely didn't.
Maybe possible.
I don't know
in
anything.
an alternative
I don't know
reality.
anything. Like I just said, that's probably just a fit. You can clip that and say that's a fan fiction of what I want Adam Driver to think. I want this. It's a fan fiction of his. It's a Meat Canyon plot. Give it to Meat Canyon.
All right, you ready for the real fucking dough?
Let's hear it. Adam Driver.
Okay. Adam Driver. No shit. Turned 18 years old. Talking senior year of high school. 18 years old, 2 months after 9/11. And quote, the attacks motivated me to serve.
Yup. Amen.
Got in. Joining the Marine Corps was one of the things I'm most proud of having done in my entire life, he said during a TED Talk address in 2015. I have not seen that, but I would love to.
2015 was the same year Force Awakens was released, so that would make sense. He's already involved with TED Talk. I mean, how fast was that dick come into his fucking eardrum canal?
Stop. Okay,
into
we're
the
done.
TED
We're done with
Jesus
we're done
Christ,
with
Harvey
dicks.
Weinstein. How fast do you want this
We're
guy
done
to
with
come?
everything gay. We're done with dick. We're going Adam Driver military career, real shit, homeboy.
I mean,
Listen up. Okay?
no more dick, but you want to talk about military. That's the most dick. But go on. Too much
After
dick, I'll be
boot
honest.
camp, Driver was assigned to Weapons Company 1st Battalion, the 1st Marine Regiment, and the 1st Marine Division
Battalis.
camp at Pendleton, California, as an 81 millimeter mortar man.
Mortar.
Loading 81 millimeter freaking canisters and just across the countryside. Those things can fly like 25 miles. It's insane.
That's nuts.
Or like 250 with some of the other fucking shits
$250.
they've been messing with nowadays. Anyways, served for 2 years and 8 months before fracturing his sternum while mountain biking.
Interesting.
He was medically discharged at the rank of Lance Corporal.
So that's how he got out. So he was mountain biking. Okay, so
he was honorably discharged on a fractured sternum while mountain biking.
He was mountain biking. Okay, that's injury. Okay, so he was
I thought
riding.
that I've never heard that before.
Okay, so yeah, he got injured riding. Cool.
He later said that he missed the discipline, rigor, and camaraderie that comes with being a Marine. So he's got a passion for it. It sounds to me like he made good, sustainable relationships while he served in the Army,
Yep.
and at least he got something out of it.
Yeah, I'll say this: I love Adam Driver. What I just said wasn't a shitty thing. It was really mean, but
You fucking
it was pretty mean. I mean, if he was at this table, he'd probably be like,
no, we get about
but
Hollywood.
yeah, you're probably gonna hear it.
Holy shit, this
but-
is listed on the Department of Defense. This is his real profile. What the fuck?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah. Google or DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Google anymore. Google these nuts.
Google these nuts. Yeah, I deleted the Google app off my phone finally because I think Chrome
shit.
is home. Truly. Yeah, but I don't know. Let's talk about some shit. Let's get off topic. I think Adam Driver's cool though, but I think I don't know. I had this talk today. I went to my dad's house today. Shout out PJ Dover. We had 55 minutes today. We're doing good.
Shout out dads.
Shout out pops. Shout out to your dad.
Give your dad love every once in a while.
Yeah.
He misses you.
Oh.
He created you.
God. Yeah, shout out dad. I love my
Shout
pop.
out balls.
Shout out balls. We come from the balls.
Shout out
That's
balls.
yeah. I mean, that's our original hometown.
Shout out ball.
Shout out ball.
Shout out those with
Paul.
ball.
Shout out Paul's ball.
PJ.
PJ Dover. That's my
Listen.
pops. I love him. I love him to death. I went
Great
to the
guy.
mall with him recently. We went to. Let me tell you what this is funny. This is funny.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Let me hear it.
So I went to the mall, dude. This man, my dad. Okay, he's one of those dads that he's all dads. All dads have this, and he's a hardworking dude.
Workaholics.
He's not a workaholic, but he's.
They always love working.
He
In the
likes-
yard, they go home. They just got off work. Now they want to mow the grass.
They want to
now.
mow the
Now
grass.
They got a lot
He
of
is a
things that
work
they
guy.
just,
He loves to work. He's on the flow. He loves to work. He's one of those guys that I love coffee. I love coffee so much, and then I'm one of those assholes that like try to tell him like coffee it contains caffeine, which is also a drug, and people don't like to talk about how caffeine is also a drug and should kind of be a stage 1,
Yeah.
high profile drug. It's pretty. If you ever not drink coffee for months and then drink coffee, it's truly a drug.
Well,
Anyway, go
caffeine
on.
doesn't give you energy.
I mean, it stops your brain from telling you,
Yeah,
You're
it
tired.
stops your fatigue.
but. Yes, and it truly is a strong drug when used. And it's abused, you lose. Not lose, but when abused,
Yeah.
you'll crash for sure. I mean, rip Kobe.
Jesus Christ.
Left field, in a field.
Back on topic,
I mean,
please.
it
and
was
thank
definitely
you.
in a field. But
whole.
was it a field?
No,
No. What the fuck was that?
we are not
Oh, no, no, no.
encouraging anything of what was being said.
I'm so glad you
right
have the
now in
mic
these
there. That could have not
these
picked up.
moments. Let's just fucking. Keep
Anyway, what
going.
was I even talking about?
You were
Crash.
talking
You're
about-
taking caffeine.
Yes.
My dad's taking a lot of coffee, man. We went to Gloria Jean's. We got some coffee. Loved it. He loved
Father's
coffee.
love.
But this guy, he does like working hard. He has this thing, though, and I think a lot of dads have it,
What is that?
the brown shoe game.
Brown shoe. My dad actually has some shoe game, even though they're all dad kicks, and you couldn't really,
Yeah.
say that they have a brand to them. My dad's a guy where he doesn't like brands. He's
Yeah.
like cheap shoes are the best types of shoes.
I mean, it's facts. I agree to an extent. I won't say,
But he's different colors
yeah,
of these cheap shoes, but
Yeah.
he can wear them to different events if he wants.
yeah.
I
I think, well, this is the thing. My dad has, we went to the mall, went to the shoe place. He's looking at shoes. This guy has a brown shoe game. What I mean by that, all his shoes are, like I said, brown. He has brown
that
shoes.
makes me uncomfortable thinking about that.
Every shoes he has are brown. Love the death. Brown shoes, though.
I guess
He's a great guy.
he wears belts a lot.
No, not a belt guy.
Really?
Nah, he wears jeans. He probably wears a belt with the jeans, but he's one of those guys that probably, I don't see the belt. He doesn't, I don't know if he's wearing a belt or not. I don't know.
He doesn't show off the buckle.
He doesn't tuck in shit. He's not a tuck in guy.
He's not a tucker. Huh?
He likes to have it. He likes the loose.
He's
He
a
likes the vibe. He likes
loosey-goosey.
to hang out. He's a peace out. Hey, peace,
Mm.
peace. That's
So
him.
what's his jeans? What does he wear?
Maybe he's a Levi. I don't know.
Levi's?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Brown
for
shoe
sure.
guy. Yeah.
I like a good Levi.
All right.
though.
So you went to the store. You went to the shoes.
went
you
to the
He wanted
mall.
to get some brown shoes apparently.
He went to get the brown shoes. and
So what?
So he had brown shoes walking into the mall. He already had brown
course.
shoes walking into the mall.
Just paint the picture.
He had brown shoes on, obviously. He went to the store. He's looking for new shoes. But he wants something. He said to me, went to the mall. He's like, I want to get new shoes, but I want to get something different. I'm like, okay, fine.
Every brown shoe
I
looks
didn't
the
ask
same.
further. Okay. I asked after he said I want something different. I said, what do you have on? I'm like, these shoes. Like, okay. I looked at the shoes. Brown shoes. I'm
Brown
like, okay, he
shoes.
wants something different than those. I'm like, okay, fine. Walked to the shoe store. He's looking at all the shoes, and he sees one shoe, and they look similar to the shoes he's wearing.
Correct.
How are they similar? Let's say it together. They are brown. Now, he's looking at these shoes a little long.
And
than
he's
the other
like,
shoes.
damn.
Yeah, he's looking at. He's
Enticed.
like, ooh, these ones. Yeah, these are fire. He said,
Just
and I'm like, these. He said, these
enthralled.
are poppin'. These are bussin', if you will. You know,
all
And-
over my face.
yeah, all over. I mean, drowning,
in
submerged,
semen.
swimming.
Bust.
Loves these shoes.
He is.
Brown shoes.
In love.
Out of all the ones on the wall, and all the ones on the wall are these brand new ones that are perfect, and they're in the same genre.
Now, can
all
I
these
ask-
shoes
can
are,
I ask-
Yeah, for sure. What's up?
Can I ask? Is it a branded shoe?
No, it's not a branded shoe.
Yeah, I knew it.
It's
That's
not a
never
branded
go
shoe.
brands.
They don't give a fuck. What the fuck is the brand? They don't give a shit about if the N is on
but
the
sometimes
thing. Or a
the
Nike
brand does
swoosh.
make a good shoe.
Yeah, but what the fuck? You're wearing the. I mean, think
Listen,
about
if
your shoes
I
right now.
wore a
No,
Vans,
let's think about your shoes right now. The shoes you're wearing right now are
these
cool
shoes
as fuck.
are cool. They are.
And are a brand?
And they are not branded.
They're not branded.
They're not.
They're not branded.
They're
you
not.
son of a bitch.
And I'm just saying, these are actually not really that comfortable. If I would have to buy,
Fuck
I'd
you.
have to buy a. I'd
Shut
have to
the
buy a
fuck
sole.
up.
I would have to buy a
Okay.
sole.
Yeah,
to
I
make
know what
these
he's
comfortable.
doing. I know what he's doing. I can come back in a second. We prepped
Listen,
everything, right?
There's a lot of shoes out there in the world that
Let me get back
aren't
to my dad.
branded.
You didn't
Okay,
have
and it's okay.
this whole okay. Let
It's
me let me
okay
say
to
let
not
me,
wear
let me spare you
branded
the time, Beanie
shoes.
Boy. This whole store wasn't branded. Okay, the shoe literally. This store literally said brown shoes unbranded. That's what it said.
Damn.
Yeah, it was BS UB. Brown shoes unbranded. Plus Express. That's what it was. It was a new.
Can you
It was a
re-say the,
kiosk really that was opened up at the mall.
What was it
At
again?
Mishawaka UP Mall. Shout out UP Mall. These ones that these shoes that
These are so delightful.
that Drew just showed me are the shoes that Jimmy Fallon is currently wearing right now. I think he's
These are
wearing these shoes
delightful.
right now. Okay.
Fact. These are from an old boss, I won't say who claims to have gotten them in the wrong size while shopping on Fifth Avenue in New York City. One weekend. The week after, in which he gave them to me because he had no plans on returning them to New York. And they are phenomenal.
They are glistening. They're glossy. I mean, I feel like if someone was like, "Hey, there's something in your teeth," I would look at these shoes and it'd be like, "Oh, there it is," because I could see my reflection. That's how shiny these are.
And that's a lovely shoe.
It's
though.
a lovely shoe. It's a
I
lovely.
mean,
shoe.
hear that? Do you hear that click?
Yeah. Look at that.
That is just phenomenal.
I mean, okay.
You can
I
see the
mean, we're getting
stitch.
off topic. We're going off the rails here. I love the shoes.
God,
I love
they're
the
so
shoes. I'm not doing
nice.
an ad for the
You could tap dance.
the
in those.
Lacostes or whatever the fuck.
I would love to see somebody dance in
I
those.
love them. I love them. So back to the shoe wall.
Back to
this
Dad's.
guy was staring at only the
PJ
brown
cannot
shoes.
get his eyes off of
The
these brown shoes.
He can't get the fuck 'em off. So what is he doing?
He can't get the fuck 'em off. He can't get the fuck 'em
He
off.
can't get them fucking off, dude. So he's looking at the shoes, and he does what every dad does, every single time. And this guy's 52, 51. He just turned 51. He's 52.
Listen, his balls probably have gray hairs.
Hey, balls don't have gray hair. He definitely has salt and pepper balls. He has salt and pepper balls. He has the salty and peppery balls. He definitely has a salt pepper
They're gray.
and black. He's Italian. He's a Sicilian guy. He for sure has.
It's definitely fucking
He's
gray.
got salt and pepper testes, my baby.
know
For
where.
sure, salt and pepper testes.
You gotta pull down your dad's pants.
I'm not
going
gonna
to
pull down my dad's balls again. Definitely not gonna happen.
Only once.
What happened with? Let me go back to my dad. Okay, he's 51 years old.
Okay.
He
Loves these damn brown shoes.
he likes these damn brown
He
shoes.
just can't
Okay,
get enough
he's
of
51
them.
years old, and he does what every fucking 51-year-old does when they're in a fucking shoe store.
What does he do?
They go on that gross bench with the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
diagonal fucking. What is that weird fucking foot mirror?
The foot
What is that
contraption.
stupid mirror thing?
So you
What
get
the-
a good
look at
angle.
your-
Of,
you look at your crotch and then you see your chin. What the fuck you fucking looking at?
It's the ankle
It's
angle.
that stupid ankle angle mirror bullshit.
And it's
seat,
weird.
Okay,
Because you can
It's a
still see your
dumb seat.
face.
It's the only thing I can think about it.
Gives you that like
The only
ultimate
thing the only
crimson
good
chin.
thing about it is that when you're shopping with your girlfriend and your mom, whatever female character in your life that had to take you shopping in this particular moment in your life, you sit on that thing and you have that, few seconds of euphoric, just relief of like, my feet hurt and I'm exhausted. Okay,
But you get to take your shoes off inside.
it's weird. So he's sitting on this weird bench
I
and he
guess it
does
is
what every
weird, but if
51-year-old
no one's
does.
around,
Everyone's
nice.
around. Everyone's shopping for a weird,
Okay, if everybody's
unbranded
around,
shoe.
yeah, it is a little weird. You
It's
kind of got to make
weird.
it fast.
I'm looking at my watch. It's dead.
Come on, Dad.
Obviously.
Same shoe you just picked out.
He does what every 51-year-old does. Listen to what he does. He does that. That the foot measurer, that metal foot measurer at every shoe store.
It's like, dude,
That
you're
weird
50. You
thing-
should know what the size of your foot is by
Yeah,
now.
it's like you should know. He just wanted. He's like, I gotta double check. I'm like, what do you think happened? What do you
what, you
think
sleep
occurred?
funny?
You think your foot was like, hey, I'm not doing the rest of this, and he's just shriveling like a
Yeah,
vegetable.
What?
He's not gonna change
What is he,
size.
cold?
Your feet are changing size, pops.
I don't get it.
Your feet are the
Come
same
on, Dad.
size. Your feet are the same size. 8.5
Every
small
day.
feet you
You've
have.
had the
Pops.
same size since you were 25, dude.
Okay, so he has these. He's same size feet, and he has 10.5. I think he has the same. He has a man foot.
That's a
okay?
man foot.
He's a man feet. All right, man feet. This guy's measuring it. He's like, I gotta try these one on, and then as he's trying these new ones on, this lady's like, we only have them in this size. He's like, all right, it's a size smaller. No, it's a size bigger. So he looks like this this fucking bald Italian clown trying on this brown shoe, and he's measuring it with this measurement, this foot measurement. They still have in these stores. These these idiots know your foot sizes at least. I know not a lot of people know your credit score. Not a lot of people know your social security number, phone numbers. Okay, know your foot size.
Know your foot
Know
size.
your foot size.
And
We gotta
especially,
know it.
you don't even have to use the fancy contraption,
You
Dad.
don't.
Dude, look at the box.
Look at the box. Buy a pair of shoes. Do they fit? Good. Look at the number on the shoe.
God, he feels
That's
like-
your number. Stick with the number. You're good. Move on. He's still using the thing. They don't even wash that thing. Moving on.
Yeah, it's weird.
He's looking at the shoe, and then I finally tell him, "Hey, Pops. Hey, Dad. This is the exact shoe you have on when you walked in the store. Okay?" And he looked at it. He looked at it side by side, and he's like, "Huh. Yeah. Yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing, son, with these brown shoes?" He's looking at the shoe. He's looking at the shoe that he picked up from the side because they have that like side shelf thing. It's like diagonal, making it look like it's a running shoe. It's not a running shoe. Okay,
It's like he realizes.
it's not a running shoe. They like the ball. It's like a tilted up, like it's looking.
It's almost
a
like
guy's
he
running in the shoe.
relapsed.
It's not. He realized it's a renaissance. He had a breakthrough in his life that he is wearing brown shoes
Too
for
often.
everything. This guy has converted to something brand new. And, ladies and gentlemen, this guy is now wearing a new pair of Hey Dudes.
Oh, buddy.
This guy's this guy's wearing a pair of black Hey Dudes.
Let's go.
Like a fucking man for the Saturdays.
A man should.
Now he's different. Now he's a new man.
He's
He's
out
Iron
there.
Man. He's Tony Stark after Iron Man
Adventurous.
3, right? Yeah. Finding out he wears brown shoes is Tony Stark, his house getting blown up in Malibu. That is the brown shoe renaissance of my pops. Realizing he wears brown shoes. He's getting Hey Dudes. He's realizing I can do more things. I can do these things. I can explore what I am capable of.
Yo. Let me tap in.
I'm amazed of what my dad. I'm so excited for my pops. Go on.
Let me tap in support for PJ. Fact.
Your dad's.
The pressure points under your feet, and depending on
Yes.
how comfortable your shoes actually are and how they wrap your foot specifically.
I love that we're talking about feet. Go on. We're waiting for that one, right?
The weight distribution on your feet and how comfortable they sit can
doing the
completely
time?
change a daily mood and an entire vibe. Yeah, we're going on 1 hour and 9 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially in podcast
We're
mode.
officially
Sometime with Colton.
69th minute.
Oh, my God, no.
Oh my God.
Should we all just fuck now?
Guys, we have
I mean, that's
25,
kind of
25
like-
seconds left of the 69th minute.
Dude, no way. Should we just all just give each other hand jobs? Take off your pants. Oh, you're wearing a belt? Fuck. Okay, are you wearing a belt? How many we have left? 10?
Anyways, yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
69. No, fuck sex. It's
So we-
yin and yang. It's the number of yin and yang, darkness and light. That's the real shit at the end of the day. Quit being immature. 69 yin and yang.
I agree. Yeah.
Looking at, I was just looking at Trey's 777 on his right wrist. It was making me think of numerology.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm saying my dad has
PJ, okay, in defense. I can absolutely understand how his entire mood changed, and he's a completely new man, like you say, just because of getting some new and comfy kicks. That is the shit.
It's just there's something about it. I mean, the guy, he doesn't drink. The way he relaxes, he has a long day of work. He sits down on the couch, he's the classic man, dude. The dude's doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah,
He sits down.
classic man.
He's watching Raiders. It's just the best. I love it.
So here was my question, as you were describing it and when you were talking about it. So your dad is absolutely a classic man.
He's
I would
the
have
best.
considered my dad, John,
classic.
to be a classic man.
For sure.
Right. These were classic men, but when we say that, we're really meaning pre-tech, pre-iPhone, pre-smartphone. Like you actually lived and grew up your childhood, your teenhood,
Yup.
your life
You live life.
with
you lived life.
no idea
You live
what
life.
tomorrow held.
No.
You had local newspaper.
No.
You had a radio.
Radio.
You had
What the fuck?
television. Television just dropped.
What the fuck is
First
television?
Apple computers are maybe coming around in the 1980s, bro. But you have no digital social networks of connection, so you really don't even know what's out there.
No.
So our dads grew up
Yeah.
really
It's
on
crazy.
an adventure.
It's
on
crazy.
an adventure like we had no idea, dude. It was insane.
Nuts.
So PJ, right?
Yeah.
PJ and my dad, right? You say these are classic bands. So here's what I thought. How deep does the program have to be that your dad didn't even think to buy something outside of only brown shoes? You know, because I'm thinking about like mental
The
development,
program as in-
mental development as you grow up. Brown
Yeah.
shoes only. That's some programmatic behavior.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying.
It
Programmatic
could be
behavior.
looked at as definitely a
You did-
experiment of human for sure.
Like,
of,
but you
of
described
human
it.
nature for sure. It's
Like,
definitely
your
an experiment
dad had a
of,
moment-
of human behavior, of human decisions,
Yeah.
of like how can we definitely if there's people pulling the strings for sure. If Harvey Weinstein ear fucked Adam Driver and definitely
Oh
went
my
and made a call and was like, hey, by the way, is he wearing another pair of brown shoes? Got it. And there's 1,000 people doing that, and they're pulling the strings. For sure, they're making people only go towards this idea that they have to be in this working class, this
Right.
professional brown.
There's nothing wrong with brown shoes. It's a formality.
It
It is a formality.
for sure.
First,
For sure.
but
There's nothing wrong with it.
for it to be your entire closet of shoes.
Yes.
Now all the same colorway.
Yes.
I mean, maybe there's some dark brown and some lighter browns,
Yes.
but of
different,
course.
different hues.
Different hues.
Different
Yes,
hues,
that's
for
a
sure,
that's
for
a
sure.
gentleman's
For
touch,
sure,
but
for sure.
I can't believe. Fuck, what's your dad? 50?
No. He's 51, but he's
Your dad's
not,
50.
but
Your
he's
dad is
not- he's
half.
not- he's not
Your dad's
too
been here
boomer.
half a century.
He's not too
and he just
boomer.
got his first
He's
pair
not
of
too boomer.
black shoes.
No, it's not. And I'm not saying. Let me take this back. He doesn't only wear all black shoes. He has a
You mean
few
all brown.
brown shoes. He doesn't wear all brown shoes. He has a few other shoes. Okay, he has a
Maybe
pair
some
of
sandals.
he has a pair of and I quote Nikes. Okay,
Nice.
Nikes, and they're the barbecue shoe, if you will.
Yeah.
They're the Air Monarchs. Okay, they're the do you want cheese or no cheese on your burger? Do you know what I mean? They're those
Yeah.
shoes. Everyone has those shoes. Those are the shoes. Everyone
Well,
has those shoes.
yeah, okay.
Okay, obviously, right? But I'm saying like formality isn't like, oh, I'm gonna go on a business meeting. I'm gonna go to work. Like these are work shoes. And I'm
Okay,
like,
well, you did mention the Nikes.
but those are
So,
but
I
those
mean,
are like
it
casual.
does.
Like I'm
you
going,
said
like,
every shoe in the closet was brown.
I mean, the Air Monarchs are definitely brown now. The dude mows.
The dude mows.
They're
Mowing-
it was the green,
hey,
brown,
hey,
the white.
hey.
You know that. You know it's a different.
Mowing the lawn, brown.
It's a brownish white. It's like it's
Go-
basically an off white. It's an off white Air Monarchs. It's probably it's easy. It's basically it's sneakerhead. It's beyond sneakerhead. But basically, what I'm trying to
Easy,
say
shout
is
out Kanye West.
it's right. It's facts. I mean, it's basically facts. It's basically
all in all, I am ecstatic to
Yeah.
hear that your dad has found an enlightenment in shoe game.
I mean,
That is legendary.
It's
at
awesome.
50 years old.
it's
You want to talk about like they say statistically, you're getting into the midlife crisis where you start to run to maybe alternative things or habits or pleasures that you were not accustomed to because
Yep.
you are now so late into your development. You're 50 now. You're like, dang, I might be retiring in like 10 or 15 years. That's it. Okay, what am I really gonna do? Okay, I need a toy. I need a new toy. I need a new crib. I need a new this, that. Usually a hobby, but in the crisis senses, not normally a healthy one.
no.
So
no,
usually
not at all.
usually a way overinflated, maybe like $80,000 boat, something ridiculous. Like that's what the midlife crisis would
yeah.
entail.
I'll say this about my
So,
dad. I'll say
but
this about my dad.
for your dad to have how do we say, just well introduced, wholesome late shoe game
Yeah.
re-up,
Yeah.
that's dope.
It's
that's
fun.
That's all I wanted to
It's
say.
cool. I'll say this about my dad. He yeah, and he's definitely has like with the crisis you're saying. He definitely has not faced a midlife crisis as in like exaggerations of
My dad's was boats, bro.
Yeah?
Would buy a new toy, a boat or a camper,
yeah.
or a Mustang.
Yeah.
Whenever he was feeling like, don't know what to
Yeah.
new toy.
Yeah, it's something. It's to play around with. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't see my dad really doesn't really do that. I think he's a very player cards close. He's might be the smartest person I know. I mean, I'm allowed to say that. He might be the smartest person I know. I mean, I came from his balls. I came from his ball sack. So I have to say, I am literally programmed biologically to say he's the smartest person I know. Truly, I'm programmed to say that. He's my dad. So, also, he's kind of, we're both kind of dumb. That being said, I'm the smartest person alive. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I think my dad hasn't really faced kind of crisis in a way that I have seen. Maybe in a way that I haven't seen. Maybe he's just, I think he's facing, because, he's now in his 50s. I think he's now facing, life in a way. It's like, he's enjoying it on a level that he's always wanted to. Now he's kind of able to because I'm an adult, and his kids are adults, and
Yeah, that's a great thing. That's a great thing. Yeah.
So, which is cool. So I think that's really awesome. I had him over the other day. We watched the Larry David movie, Clear History, which is a fantastic film, by the way. Give it up to Larry David. Might be the greatest comedian alive.
Larry David's amazing.
He's amazing. He's fantastic. He's a genius. He's awesome. He's great. I love him. Shout out to Larry David. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a wrap up. What are you guys thinking?
Man.
117. I think that's a good time to wrap it up. Boys, thank you guys so much for listening. Boys and girls. I'm talking to you guys. I mean, who are with me, Drew and Zach. But boys, girls, Zim, Zer, Bug, Booty. If you want to be called something, comment, DM me. I'll call you it. I don't give a shit. Let me know if you enjoy the podcast. It's
And
a
put
new
questions
episode.
in.
Ask questions. Ask us what you guys want us to talk about. You know what? I'm looking at podcasts now as a way to really kind of work out shit, thoughts, ideas, talk to people, discuss ideas, discuss topics, issues. It's what we need in South Bend, Indiana, because true talent and true entertainment has been ear fucked, and now they can't talk right. So, but I can't wait to see how he does in the Ferrari film. Good luck, Adam Driver. Harvey Weinstein, you rot in hell. Thank you guys so much for listening. You guys did great. Thank you guys so much.
Love you, Colton.
Give it up for Zach Treadway. Do you want to plug your socials?
At Tread_17 Instagram.
Okay.
Zeed on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Zeed.
Zeed, baby. Zeed, baby, Zeed.
That's about it.
Okay.
There's nothing much. I love you, Colton.
I
Thank
love you,
so
Zach.
much.
I love you for having.
Brother from a different mother.
Yeah, we have different moms. I don't think we're moms even know each other.
No, they don't. But I love you. Thank you, and I appreciate
Drew,
you.
anything to say? Or Zach, do you have anything else to say? Anything to promote? Anything else? Anything? No?
No.
Okay. Drew, anything to promote? Socials, anything? Promote something? Keep it. Promote. This is your last thing. Promote it. Be decent. Be brief. Be good. Go. Those words. Go on. You're good.
I really just went brain dead. But, that's how you feel after an hour 20.
Yeah.
But here's what I got to say. Here's what I really wanted to say
What a great
first,
show, guys. Thank you for
before you put thoughts in my mind. Right?
Yeah.
I was gonna be genuine on my own outro. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I enjoyed putting this together. I enjoyed rearranging this area
This is gonna be
tonight
fun.
in
It's gonna be very
general.
fun.
In general, spurts like that, spurts of creativity, spurts of rearrangement, but positive rearrangement in a greater direction.
Yep.
Putting together the pieces to the future productions you can make.
Yeah.
You know that we want to make, and
We can
that
do
we're
it.
going to be absolutely able
We'll do it.
to do.
Let's be motivated,
I've
man.
enjoyed
Let's do it.
this.
It's going to be fun. It's a new studio, at home studio.
I'm going to continue to,
yeah.
in my own time, put together and construct, elaborate responses, but respectful conversations
Okay.
about the many outlandish topics that are unfolding every single day more and more rapidly than before. That I'm having,
Yep.
crazy amounts of time taken to myself, but coming down to, productions like this is really what's going to make it, and this is really what's going to help us to piece it all together.
This will be fun, man. I can't wait to do some shit with you. Thank you so much, Drew, for having you on. Thank you, Zach. Anything to plug? Do you have any socials?
IG_Andrew Hatfield.
Give him a follow. Give Zach a follow.
No
and
post.
You guys follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Royal Chat, Twitter, Koleton Dover.
Give the guy some love.
Koleton Dover Films, Koleton Dover Instagram.
Appreciate his work.
Koleton Dover on
great guy.
Instagram. The Dad Podcast on YouTube. Go give it a follow. Me and Stone Normant. Go check that out. Check us out, man. Give us a follow. Give us some love. We're gonna do some more content. I'm for real now. I'm just not joking. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna do some more shit. We're gonna do some sketches. We got some more content coming out. We got some big shit coming out with Southern Traveler. We got a film coming out. Nathan Van Meter. We're doing some more information on that. We got some big shit coming out with 2023, man. I love you guys. I love you, Adam Driver. If you ever listen to this, I want you to know I love you, man.
Yeah, you
I
really
do
shitted
love
on
you.
him.
You are a great actor.
Yeah.
I love you. Genuinely, I'm actually being serious. You are a great actor. You made it from, you made it from the military. It sounded like you had some stuff in life. You did great. I love you. Shout out Adam Driver.
Right
If you can hear me. I love you. I love you guys. Goodbye.